What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. It's Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me, well, whatever day it is that you're actually watching this. This is a Tabletop Takeout Tuesday episode, which means I'm giving you bullet points as to why I like, love, or enjoy a particular title, and it hits the table. Do a video every day of the week, different subjects every day of the week. We do live playthroughs on Friday and Saturday nights. So come on by, subscribe, show us a little support and love for this for fun channel. But for right now, we gotta clean up a mess. A big, dirty, plague-ridden mess of rats. So why don't you join me down the table and I'll tell you what it is that I've enjoyed about Ratcatcher. Come on, I'll see you down the table. Offhand, I gotta say that the first thing that really did catch my eye on this when I saw it on Kickstarter was that it's unique. I've never in my entire life heard of a game where you're practically playing the Pied Piper of Hamelin. So I thought that was really interesting, and that was the first thing that caught my attention about this and made me look at the Kickstarter and everything else I saw about it. Well, obviously, you know the story. I ended up getting it, did an unboxing, some playthroughs of it, and I've talked about it a few times. But yeah, I really have enjoyed the game, and I want to get a little bit deeper into the reasons why. At its core, this solo-played game, which is very cool, especially this came out at the height of the pandemic. So I almost want to say it was needed. A solo-play game, that is. But this is essentially a tile placement and area controller management style game, if you think about it that way, because you're dealing with the hordes and hordes of rats in certain areas as you're laying the tiles down. So it all builds up together like that, and those are all gaming styles that I enjoy. Oh, the meeples. The meeples are really fun to look at. The rat meeples, the Ratcatcher meeples, and even the cheese looks fantastic. They definitely put a little bit of thought into making this game look good, and that helps. The game plays well to begin with, and adding this level of it looking good on top of that is like a double-decker sandwich. Now, the art in this I really love, but it's not your typical clean style. It's a sketchy. I mean that both because it kind of looks a little like sketched out instead of fine line drawn, and sketchy because it's a little dark and iffy, you know, which is what it's portraying. It's portraying this sort of dark ages village. So it's going to be dirty and dingy, and it does a great job. All of the artwork, from the rats to the special rats, the boss rats, your special rat catchers, the tiles of the city boards itself, all look good. It looks like what you would expect it to look like, and that therefore it's bringing you, it's sort of bringing you into the game, into the thematic world that much more. I love looking at this game. Now, the rules for this game I never found too difficult at all. I find the difficulty in this game is in the strategy and actually trying to beat this game. It's not an easy game. You're not going to be walking through this. You're not going to throw it down on the table, play a game, and be like, that was easy. No, this is going to make you sweat. It's going to make you think. This game is going to challenge you. And who doesn't want a challenging game? Who's looking forward to a boring game? This is going to challenge you really well. The characters. I do enjoy the characters in this game. Not only are the boss rats really interesting, but I find that the rat catchers, the different styles that the rat catchers are, the different stories, the backgrounds from the nun. My personal favorite is the gas guy. Oh my God, with the gas tanks. There's all that gas poison. Oh, he's my favorite one to use. He really is. There's such interesting, thought out, and quite honestly, different style characters than I'm used to. And I got tons of games. I've been playing games for decades. And I still feel that this was really interesting, unique in the characters. I like the thought they put into it. Now, during the course of the game, you're going to be advancing. It's not really, you're not leveling up or anything, but you're going to be getting like better gear. You're going to be learning a few things. And meanwhile, while you're doing that, instead of the game becoming easier, God forbid that, it ramps up a little bit with you. So even though you're improving, the game is becoming tougher. So you're always on this more or less equal footing during the course of the game. And not every game can say that they do that well balanced. But this one really is. For such a tough game with an easy rule system, I gotta say this is a fun game. This is a one-player game, but you know, unless you wanted to talk your turns out with another player or two, your wife, sibling, friend, whatever. But this is a really fun delve into a solo mission that's not gonna be easy. That's gonna keep you guessing constantly whether you just did the right thing or not. So those are my thoughts on why I've been enjoying Ratcatcher. Here we are again, my friends. It is Tuesday, and I'm really, taking that over.